Hi everyone, so it is officially monthly favourites time. I think every month feels like it's gone past quickly, but June has just gone past kind of in a bit of a blur really. I haven't kind of really felt what was going on during the month, but I've got a bunch of favourites here, quite a few kind of varied things, and I'm going to jump right into it. The first category we're going to talk about is nail polish, and they're both kind of within the same colour family, I suppose, both blues. And the first one I've got is by Deborah Lippmann and it's called Splash Splash. These nail polishers are amazing. They have a really nice wide brush, really opaque. You can do them in one coat. I always do two just on the safe side, but you could easily do one and they work beautifully. Really creamy, lovely colours, and I want more from this range because they're amazing. And then the other one that I picked up was from OPI, and it's part of the Hello Kitty collection, and it's called My Pal Joey, which I think is really fun, and it's just like a royal blue, really pretty. I've been really into kind of those types of colours lately, and it's a weird thing. Sorry if I keep touching my hair, I'm so boiling. It's that kind of weird weather at the moment where it's a little bit warm, but it's mostly just a bit muggy and sticky, and the weather's just really strange. You don't feel like full on summer because it's not sunny, so I don't feel like it's kind of quite time to bust out all the brights, but you're almost there. I don't know, it's weird, but blues have been kind of my colour of choice this month. And the top coat I've been using was one I picked up in TK Maxx just randomly, and I really like it. If they've still got them when I go to TK Maxx next, I'm going to buy a couple more, and it's the all-in-one base and top coat, which looks like this. One thing that I want to mention about this is it has a really nice comfortable handle. It's kind of rubberized like all the oily polishers are, so it's really comfortable to hold when you're kind of doing your nails. I know that sounds really weird, but it's just something that did really appeal to me and that I really enjoyed, and I've already bought one backup of this, but I might get a few more while it's in there because it was really inexpensive. Then for makeup, I've got a couple of bits. Well, to be fair, there are 3 lip products and 1 brow product, so let's do the brow product first. The one I've kind of been reaching for again this month is the Benefit Gimme Brows, and what actually was happening was I was trying to not use it because I like to keep it kind of in my flight bag, because it is one of those products that I can get away with using on my brows without having to fill my brows in with a pencil beforehand, and I don't want to buy a new one of these because I do think it is ridiculously expensive for the amount of product you get in here. It's £18 and it's teeny tiny, and I know that other brands do similar ones, but I don't like any of them as much. Don't like the Essence one as much. I do want to try the L'Oreal one, but the packaging of that one annoys me because it's so big. I know that's like really silly, but anyway. I saw that in next month's Glamour magazine they were giving some away, so I thought, oh, I'll just buy a couple more, and I've started using it again, and I really like it. I have got it on today, but with some brow pencil as well, just because I fancied it a little bit more, but I really like it, and it's something that I've used pretty much every day this month. Even if I'm not wearing any makeup at all, I'll just pop a bit in my brows just to tidy them up a bit. And then the 3 lip products that I've got are all quite different actually. The first one is a lipstick from Clinique, and it's Nude Pop. Now it's a little mini one that I think came with Glamour magazine, and it's one that I can only wear when I'm really tanned. I feel like it doesn't suit me otherwise. But it's just a lovely kind of peachy nude colour, very sheer. If I swatch up my hand for you, you'll see it's sheer and it's got a little bit of glitter in it, and it is just very much a kind of peachy nude, but a really pretty colour. Really nice and comfortable on the lips as well. Then the other one is one that I think I might have mentioned in last month's favourite, but I have worn it a lot, so I wanted to give it a good mention again, and it's the Maybelline Liquid Lipstick in Nude Flush, which is just the kind of pink shade, because it's just easy, flattering. These are the types of shade that flatter me the most, so if I'm ever not sure what to wear, I always go for a shade like this because I like it. And then last but not least, this is something I was really surprised by, and it's now got me wanting to try more of these, and it's the Rouge Edition Soufflé de Velvet from Bourjois. This is in the shade 03, which is VIP Peach, or VI Peach. You see what they did there. But it looks like that, and basically they're just very sheer, but they look so nice on the lips, and more importantly they fade really pretty on the lips. I mean, you can see there it is really sheer. It's just a sheer kind of peachy colour, but you can hear that noise, can't you? It's my chair. It's so annoying. But I love this. I've worn it tons since I got it, and it's really nice and comfortable, and especially because it's been so hot, you don't necessarily want anything that's really heavy feeling on your face. I've really been feeling that recently, and I'm going to talk about that in another video. but really, really love this, and I am going to pick up some more colours. And another favourite that kind of I want to give an honourable mention to as well is not wearing any foundation, because again, like I said, it's been really hot and I just don't like how it feels on my skin. So I haven't been wearing any foundation. I haven't actually got any foundation on now. Don't think, oh, your skin looks great. I've got tons of concealer on, but again, I'm going to mention that in an upcoming video. You might have already seen the video by now. If you have, I'll put an annotation and put it down below or whatever. But I just use the Maybelline eye eraser all over pretty much, and it just kind of gives a nice even coverage. I then have to put Dermablend on my pigmentation, obviously, but really, really like that. And then last but not least, skincare, but I've got one fragrance thing as well before I move on to the random stuff. And the fragrance is Clinique's Happy Heart. It's not a very kind of intricate fragrance. It's just floral and light and fresh, and one of those that you kind of smell on yourself and you keep thinking, I smell really good. That type of fragrance, really, really lovely, and definitely one that I think most people would like. It's not very fancy or expensive, but it's just a nice kind of everyday one when it's warm. And then I've got a bunch of skincare here, facial skincare mostly, but I'll start with a body one, and it's another Neutrogena body lotion. I think I mentioned the other Neutrogena body lotion in my, maybe it wasn't last month, maybe the month before, but this is the Norwegian formula Visibly Renew one. Love these so much for the morning. I have a shower in the morning and then I'll get out and moisturise or whatever, and then I usually have either a shower or a bath at night and then do it again. I like something a bit richer at night, but in the morning these are so nice. They leave your skin feeling really soft, really hydrated. I can't bear that feeling of when you've gotten out the shower and like you haven't got moisturiser on. It just drives me mad. So I really, really like these. Sink in quickly, you can put your clothes back on. Just really nice. I like the pump bottle as well. I think that's quite handy. Then for facial skincare, I have gone back to using my Avène Clearance Cleansing Gel. I've used this on and off for years. If you've watched me for a while, you might remember me talking about this. But I like it in the summer because I go back to using my Clarisonic every night in the summer, because if I don't, my pores just become huge. My skin gets really oily when it's warm. And especially when it's humid as well, so I really need to kind of use the Clarisonic to keep my pores looking normal and not like giant holes, and they just look really horrible. So this works nicely with the Clarisonic. It's not stripping, just very light, refreshing, nice summertime cleanser if you do have very oily skin. Not necessarily acne prone, but just oily skin. It's very, very nice. And to remove my makeup lately, I do usually like to use a cleansing oil, but because I haven't been wearing as much makeup, I haven't been wearing foundation and that kind of thing, I haven't really felt like I needed to. So I've been using a micellar water, and the one I'm using at the moment is the Be Good one. I really like this one. I'm not super picky with cleansing waters. I really like the Garnier one, and I think I am going to repurchase that one. Oh, that's great. It just went all over me, all down my top. I have to close this because it's got one of those little... Okay, that was annoying. Let's put that down. Hope it doesn't work, won't stain my top, will it? But yeah, removes my makeup every night just with cotton wool, and then I'll go in and cleanse with the other cleanser as well, just because I want something that feels a bit lighter on the skin, if that makes sense. Speaking of lighter on the skin, I've also been using the Garnier Pure Active Matte Control Anti-Shine Moisturiser. It is a bit of a weird moisturiser in that it doesn't smell nice. It's got really that strong kind of Garnier. It makes me remember when I was like 15 and I used to use these, and they're just very kind of strong smelling. You can sort of smell the zinc in them, but it's a gel texture. I don't know, well, you're not going to be able to see that, are you, because it's just clear gel, but you rub it in and it instantly kind of goes matte, sinks in, nice base for makeup. If your skin is really oily and you just want something easy and you're not wearing any makeup like on the weekend or something, it's really nice. No sunscreen in it though, so it's not one that I'd wear if I was going out necessarily, but really a nice moisturiser, probably really good if you're on a budget as well. The only thing is I've also tried the micellar water from the Pure range. I didn't like that. It broke me out. It was really weird. It's supposed to be for like acne prone skin, and it actually broke me out in places where I wouldn't normally break out, like kind of here, and I don't know, it's just a bit weird, so I didn't really get on with that, but I like that one. And then last but not least, the Boots Botanics Microdermabrasion Polish Radiant Youth. I love this, probably my favourite exfoliator. It's very, very gritty, and you really kind of can get in there, and it's very jam-packed, like dense with scrubby bits, if that makes sense. So it works really nicely if you do have any dry skin. I just really like it, really inexpensive, and I use it sometimes on my hands, feet. If you get kind of really dry skin on your feet, it's nice, it's inexpensive, so you can kind of go through it quite quickly. You don't need tons of it either. I really like it. So that's it for beauty products. Then I've got one random favourite, and then I'll talk to you about my TV favourites as well. The random favourite is this book, which is called The Last Time I Saw You by Eleanor Moran. Looks like this. I picked this up in the pound shop, funnily enough. I always go in there to buy... Oh, that's fun because I've just dropped it. I always go in there to buy dishwasher tablets, and I saw this in there when I was just sort of looking, and it looked interesting, so I picked it up. And it basically is about toxic friendship of two girls, one called Libby and one called Sally, and kind of how that impacts their life after the friend Sally has died. So it's a little bit different from what I usually like. I'm usually very much into the thrillers. It's not a thriller, but it's a very good book, and it took me a week to finish it. It was just a nice easy read, a bit every night before bed, and I did kind of want to know what happened to the characters, so really recommend that. I'm sure you can buy it on Amazon for like 20p or something. And then for TV favourites, so I've started watching Scandal, which I am really enjoying. I'm in the middle of, well, not in the middle, I'm kind of at the beginning of season 2, and I really like it. I do think it's one of those that's kind of, sometimes it's almost a bit too fast paced for me, and I have to just sort of take a minute and properly pay attention. But I like it, and I think that Kerry Washington is so beautiful in it. I keep sort of staring at her, and she dresses so nicely in it as well. So I've been enjoying that. The other thing is the new season of Orange is the New Black. I'm on episode 6, I think. And I like that programme. It's a funny programme because it's not one of those that you watch and you're dying to see the next episode because you're dying to know what happened, because it's not really like that. But the characters are just good, and I kind of enjoy the fact that they're all crazy. I just think it's good, it's fun, and I still maintain that Tasty is my favourite character. She's just so animated and cute and adorable, and I love her. And my least favourite character, this is probably quite controversial, but is Chapman. I can't bear her. I find her so irritating. But yeah, all of that's on Netflix, which is really good because I love it when you can watch it all in one go. And yeah, hopefully by this weekend I'll manage to have watched all of it. But that's everything for TV favourites, and I'm really enjoying Game of Thrones still. When I'm filming this, this probably won't go up till a bit later on in the week, but there's only one more episode left, which is upsetting me a lot because I have enjoyed this season so much. I think this season has been such a good season, and I just love Jon Snow so much. I want to have his babies, like if he's out there and he's willing. My friend said to me the other day, actually, but do you know that he she said, but do you know that he's really short in real life? And I was like, have you met me? And she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, do you know that I'm also really short? That's fine, I don't mind. But yeah, I would love to know any recommendations that you've got. I did notice on our TV that all of True Blood was on there. So I think I'm going to give that a go when I finish Scandal. I can't watch tons of things simultaneously. I can do about 2 or 3, and that's my limit. I've got friends who like will watch like 6, 7 shows in one go. Game of Thrones I don't mind so much because it's kind of just in one, like an episode a week. But anyway, I will love you and leave you now. I hope you'll have a great month ahead, and I'll see you next time. Bye.